I would put us somewhere in that close to bottom. I don't know that we've bottomed completely, Scott, and I don't think any of us do. I know that we're all talking about it and looking at it, but each and every day is different. We know that. I mean, just look at yesterday and that big turnaround and how much traded in the final 90 minutes of the day to actually propel it up to where we closed in the Dow up 600. But we actually added, hundreds to the Dow in that last 90 minutes. Same thing with the NASDAQ. So, it's an interesting market. It's fun to kick that whole idea around. Have we bottomed? I will say this. The volatility index does tell us a lot. And just a little over a week ago, we were at 37. Here we are today now trading at 27. And those volumes that we talk about all the time, Scott, they continue to be there, although a little bit lighter yesterday. So it's kind of interesting for me when we get these lighter moves to the upside in terms of volume, and yet we're up 600 points on the Dow and we're flying on the NASDAQ and things are moving at the rate in which they are, 2%, 2.5%, 3%. When we start to slow down on that volume, that's a little bit concerning. We want to see high volume on those days, like we see a lot of the time on those days where we're pushing to the downside. So we haven't seen that yet. That's why I'm still kind I would say I'm comfortable, but I'm also interested in where we are next.
Okay, so Farmer Jim, I gave you a lot of stuff earlier in the week. We're a family show, so I can't really use the word that I wanted to use, but everybody knows exactly what word I'm trying to channel here. When you said you were back to all in, and maybe that turns out to be a good call.
You and I have danced on this question of whether the bottom is in for several weeks. It's factual right now to say that the low was February 24th. And I feel comfortable, not necessarily that the bottom is in. I know you hate wishy-washy answers, but I do feel very comfortable that this has been and is now a good time to buy. Bottoming is a process is all I'm saying. Now, I already told you, Scott, I think the bottom's in, so I'm not walking back from that. But what I am saying is it takes time. That's what Pete's saying. That's what other people like Liz Young has been saying. It takes time. And the important thing is to look forward 3 months. 3 months from now, we're likely to be well downstream of the Fed's cadence, which starts today. We're likely to be well downstream of an equilibrium in Ukraine. That's what I've been saying all along. So whether it was the last 3 weeks or the next 3 weeks, this is a period of time to look past the negative news. Past the negative news, you've got a really strong economy. Scott, I told you this on the show on Overtime last night. You've got jobs, you've got factories being built, you've got airlines at capacity. Things look really good in the economy. Don't look past that.